This game day is a very sad game day. We're saying goodbye to one of our other stringers. You might have seen him on your computer screens, even in your catalogs. Your model, the man, the myth, the legend,
Stringer Keith.
Oh!
Part of the squad.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
R.I.P.
See you, Keith.
Nose the hair, ladies.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to College Game Day. I'm Sean Rooney, and they are
The Bash Brothers.
Woo!
Ridiculous.
Flexing.
This weekend, actually, we got great games. Don't forget, tomorrow, ESPNU, there's 2 games. You got Notre Dame, Virginia. Then we'll get to John Hopkins and Cuse. That one's going to be the game of the week. But the other ones, I'm sure you can catch online or our live stream. We have Harvard and Brown, Loyola at Army, Cornell at Yale. This weekend opens up the inside conference play, so we got huge matchups. These games are going to be gigantic for later down in May. So let's get to the picks first. Notre Dame at Virginia. I'm going to go with Notre Dame.
I like the Irish. Obviously great offense running through Kavanaugh and Perkovic. Stout defense as always. And then the Cavaliers are a little bit shaky right now.
I'm actually going to have to agree with both of you guys. Notre Dame, they just have powerhouse on offense. They're absolutely ridiculous. That kid Kavanaugh is just a stud. So my pick's going to go with Notre Dame this week.
So 3 picks for the Fighting Irish coming off that loss at Denver in overtime, heartbreaker. And Virginia, even though coming off a big win against Cornell, I guess we feel that they're not ready. We'll see. Next game up, we got Harvard at Brown, a great Ivy League matchup. My man Jack Kelly standing tall in net for Brown. I'm sticking with Brown.
Sadly, I'm going to have to agree with you, Sean. I'd like to mix it up a little bit, but Brown's definitely too strong for Harvard right now. Buddy boy?
Me personally, I'm going to have to go with Harvard. I'm going to have to go against you guys. I don't know why. My gut's telling me stick with Harvard. So, we'll see.
Hey!
So I believe Brown is undefeated, so I'm going to go with Brown. Harvard's playing some really good. The Ivy League is just powerhouse overall right now. They're catching up there, getting a little bit bigger and a little bit better. Soon they'll catch up to the ACC. Let's move over to the Patriot League. We have Loyola at Army. I'm going to Romar Dennis and the Greyhounds with Brian Sherlock. I just think Army had a rough week at practice after coming off that loss at Holy Cross. I'm going to stick with the Black Knights, Jimbo DiApril, Al DiStefano, and John Glesner. Tom?
I'm going to go with Army on this one.
All right.
Let's see what Glesner can do against those guys.
I hate that you guys always pick my teams. I don't want to follow you guys, but you have to go with Army. It's calling my name right now, and I feel like West Point's going to get it done.
All right. So now moving over to the second to last game, we got Cornell at Yale. Cornell coming off a tough loss against Virginia. I think it was 15-14.
Close. It was a close game.
Fennell showed up. So Cornell and Yale. Yale's just got a hot hand right now. They had a tough game against St. John's, and I think this weekend they cleaned up pretty well. So I think I'm going to have to stick with the Bulldogs on this one. Go with the Reese and those guys up there, Kyle Overbeck, all those guys up there. I'm going Yale.
I'm going to stick with I'm actually going to go with Cornell on this one, the Big Red. Bobby Cornell, that one's for you, my man. Scott?
I'm going to have to go with Rooney on this. I'm sorry, my man.
That's all right.
No hard feelings. I love you, but let's go
Find
Yale.
another Bash brother anywhere, boys. It could be you.
Oh, that's a threat.
It's not you, it's me. Let's be real.
All right.
Get out of here with that nonsense.
And this just in. Sorry about that pick from before. Yale had to go into another overtime game against a tough squad, Fairfield. So I think this is the weekend where they're finally going to get it together and bring it home. Win state. Next, let's get to the game of the week. Woo! We got Hopkins up at the Thunderdome, Superdome, playing Cuse. We got Nicky Galasso, Akeem Lecky. Hopkins coming off a huge win against Navy. That was a must-win. Now Syracuse is going to be playing. They played St. John's actually this weekend down in Georgia. LB3 was down there checking it out. They had a slow start. They were down 4-0, but I think Cuse just keeps rolling, and I think they're going to bring it home all the way down to Memorial Day weekend, so I got Cuse.
I'm going to go with, I'll stick with Cuse on this one, too. I'm not a big believer in Hopkins these days.
Me neither.
Sorry, Joe DeSimone.
I think Petro's going in the hole. I don't know. He has
I hope-
another couple toughly.
Steven Seagal out of town.
Yeah,
boys.
get him out. That's what I believe. But Scott, who you got?
I'm going with Cuse as well, man. You know, I put my faith in Hopkins a couple weeks ago, and they let me down, broke my heart, and I'm not gonna let you guys lose me again. No,
All right.
I'm going with Cuse. Let's go, Cuse.
Cuse, so
Go
3-0.
Let's go.
This week, obviously, you guys know what to do. You have to be subscribed. You have to comment below the score. The final score, winner will get a surprise, maybe one of those heads. But for the tiebreaker, we're going to need you guys to comment the player that will have the most points this weekend out of all 5 of those games. Comment below, and we'll see you next game.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.